We're back, guys. We are back. Now, you may be asking yourself, John, how tight did you tie your do-rag? You're right, it is pretty tight. You know, I tied it pretty tight today. It had to look pristine for today's video because what we're doing today is watching some more Karens. Okay, now the analytics show that you guys enjoyed this one the most, and I enjoy watching these women freak out. It's one of my new favorite pastimes in quarantine. Just seeing how petty they can be, and how involved in everybody else's business they can be, and it's very entertaining. So today we are going to watch Karens freak out again. But before we get into it, I'm really gonna need you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Like, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video, bro. We're coming with the, you know what I mean, double uploads a day. Like, how many YouTubers you know doing that right now in quarantine? Come on now. We're consistently uploading, so you guys should be consistently subscribing. I think that's a pretty fair trade. Anyway, let's get into this and see what these Karens are talking about.
Pay taxes, I pay for this park, and I don't like to see people wrecking it.
We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries!
So what we seem to have here is a pale white woman with a short haircut. Now, as I said in the past video, the pink variation of this haircut is the dangerous one. Look out for those, they're the most crazy. However, she's showing that she's even more crazy by doing whatever she's doing. Now, I've yet to see what she does, but judging by her ankle cut socks, I think whatever she does is going to be pretty out of pocket. If you are sympathizing with this woman, please reconsider, you know, how you were raised at this point.
She's out here, there's so many berries!
I cannot.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad
girls,
at them
yeah,
for
you're
picking
like 6 years old.
6 years old.
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I was saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's not the bush. It's literally it's a tiny branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business?
That is the key right there, guys. That's the key. Okay, what she just said is the key. Mind your own business. That's the problem, okay? That is the problem with today's society. People just don't mind their business, man. Especially these women, bro. They just have to get involved.
Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you wanted to do something like that.
Why don't you go back to where you came from, you colonizer?
Okay, and now we kick it off with the racism. All right, this is where it gets interesting, okay? The term "go back where you came from." We know what she's trying to do, okay? Now, I've already pointed out the short haircut, you know, and there's a variety of short haircuts. I may put some up, you know. Those are the haircuts you have to watch out for. But this particular one, you can see it has a bowl shape to it. Now, this is very dangerous because her patience is paper thin, okay? Notice the pose she's striking right now. She has her hands on her hips. You guys, if that doesn't scream crazy Karen, I don't know what does. Watch out for this when you're in the wild. They're very dangerous. You know, they can snap like that, okay?
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious.
The
Where'd you-
U.S.
U.S.?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're not
so
even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born
Like
here,
my
and you're
grandparents
telling me to
were?
go
Doesn't
back
matter,
to
you're
where
telling us to go
your
back.
grandparents weren't either. That's the thing.
Okay, you guys, something very pivotal just happened in this video. I don't know if you guys noticed it. It's very small. It's a small detail. You probably miss it if you didn't have a trained eye, but I'm a Karen specialist, okay? I've been studying the Karen for as long as I can remember, and they are by far one of the most random creatures that I've found. However, by studying them, I'm able to see their body language, okay? And what she has just done is one of the classic Karen stances, okay? This is indicative of what they're about to do next, all right? She took her hands from this position and did this, okay? Now, when she does that, the hands on the waist shows that she's comfortable doing whatever she's doing. Whether that be getting involved in somebody else's business or, you know, just like being stupid. All right? When they cross their arms, they're usually being proven wrong. And they're currently thinking of something to say next.
I just need you to put that on for now while you're in the building. That's all. Just temporarily while you're in there, and then you can take it right back off. You need to have it on while you're doing your transaction. Great. So we'll have to put your mask on for me to do that. I will not. Well, then come back later another time. Okay. Sure, boss. Okay.
Okay, guys. Now, as I said before, I am a frequent study of the wild Karen. Okay, I study them for fun. I study them for recreation. But you know, I should write a book on this subject, honestly, because you know, I've started to realize a lot of these things happen in very similar locations. Now, that last one happened in a forest setting, and the one in New York happened in Central Park, so another forest setting, and this one is happening in a Costco. Okay, now Costco is like the breeding ground for Karens, middle-aged white women, and sometimes other type of subspecies of Karen.
So I'm gonna have him come out and see you. Can I give you a chair outside? There's a place to sit.
I don't know if you're able to fall through these people.
Other members just trying to make their way out.
$30 off at the third
You
one.
want me to help you out?
Yeah, no problem.
Are you sure? Okay. We just get off to the side somewhere, yeah. What's that?
That is a rare breed. Less confrontational, more petty. You know, watch out for those as well.
You won't go home. You won't go home.
In all my years of Karenology and studying the topic, that by far is one of the most thrown around terms in the study, in the field. Okay, I'm calling the police, also known as I'm calling the cops. Okay, when a Karen says this, they mean it. They will sit there and call the police over the dumbest thing. Okay, now I can tell by, you know, her flip-flops that she has been minorly inconvenienced, and she believes that warrants calling the police. The fact that her shorts are above her knees are not helping.
Okay, we expect that of Amy's. We expect that. We expect that. Of course you are. That's what you know. He did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he.
You're his spouse. Yeah, could I please get the road? I need the office.
Wow. This is what she's been waiting 2 years to do this. She's been waiting 2 years to do
The
this.
gentleman who's taller than me pushed me off his property.
She doesn't have the classic Karen hairdo, but you know, she's hitting the classic Karen stance. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'll gladly educate you guys right now. It's when a Karen does this. All right, that's how you know. That's how you know they're serious. Never approach one when they're doing that. It's almost like a rattlesnake when they're rattling their tail. If they pick up their phone and put it to their ear, just know that they're very, very serious about what just happened. Even if what just happened was something very, very minor that they don't have to worry about, you know, they're going to worry about it, and calling the cops is what they do.
She's been waiting 2 years for this.
Are you crazy?
This is Susan that lives in Montclair.
In this climate right now, you're especially not supporting
Did you
members
just
of
see
our
him
community
physically?
here.
Who pushed me 10 feet?
Sounds like you didn't do it.
No, I watched because they're saying he didn't.
I didn't put my hands on you. Why?
He,
Are you kidding me? Just because I came over here alone, I should have brought my son.
Yeah, now are you threatening? Are you
And then
threatening us with your
she's
son?
not admitting to it.
Are you threatening
Or
us
you're
with your
saying you
son?
did it. Are you going to
No.
say you didn't put your hands on
Ain't
me?
nobody put their hands on
no
you.
one put your hands
No
on. He
one
put
put
his
their
hands
hands
on me. I asked you to please leave.
Oh, God, because you're attorneys, you know what to do.
Exactly. So please walk away from our property. Go away. Go.
Okay, just let her. So our kids don't have to see the police, please. Please just go inside with them.
He just got really crazy in my face.
Here, and you're not the only lawyers around right now, and I believe he's innocent.
He was angry. She was pushing him back.
Okay, you all. I was correct. So something very minor happened, something that was not any of her business either. Someone built a patio on their property. Okay, now I believe this is more or less having to do with the jealousy. Okay, now obviously this Karen, she's wearing her shorts. She's out here with her short sleeve shirt on and her sandals. So that tells me right off the bat, okay, that she doesn't have the best taste in fashion. Okay, now these people building the patio on their property are obviously well off if they're building a patio. So what this is telling me as a licensed Karenologist, I studied Karenology for 19 years. She's mad. She's hating. She's hating on her neighbors because they stack their bands all the way to the top, all the way till them joints is falling over. She's mad that they're getting this paper, this guap, this cheese. She's mad that she's not doing it, and all she can do is hate. Okay, and by striking the Karen pose, that's how she does it. Okay, she has to hate by calling the cops and asking for permits because, to be quite honest with you, and this is at the root of all Karens, they have nothing better to do. Okay, they're not returning home to anything interesting. They're just gonna go on Facebook and like pictures of their grandkids at the end of the day. All right, so this is the most thrilling their life gets. Okay, you have to understand that in this moment, they're having the most fun they've had all day. Okay, and sometimes you can't do anything but sit there and laugh at it, because it's sad. It's sad that the most interesting day of your life is spent making somebody else's day miserable.
No, she's look at my arms.
Sorry,
Look
guys.
at me. Get on me without a mask. Oh my God. Don't come
Oh,
on me
yeah.
without a mask.
Go get a mask.
Could you please stop recording?
No,
You know
no.
what? Your
This
camera
is for
recording us.
this is for the people, so they can see. Even in Montclair, what we are living with. Even in Montclair for 2 years, Susan has been harassing us for 2 years.
God, I have not. Prove that, please. You're an attorney. You know you have to prove that in court. Just because you said it doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, right. And just because you say it doesn't mean you didn't.
Oh my God. It's crazy, you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
It's crazy that you didn't even see this happening.
I did.
I did. I saw it. And I saw them say they would come talk to you as soon as they got off the phone with work, and you came right back on the property.
I came back and rang the doorbell once and then walked away and asked you.
Like I said, y'all, jealousy. It built up over those 2 years, and now she's finally taking it out because, this is the time. This is her time to shine, okay? The coach just put her in, and this is her time to shine. So she's out here, really, really enjoying her time. See how she's pacing around the area? She's taking it in, all right? She has to take it in because this is the most entertaining her day gets, man. She has to enjoy it, If she doesn't enjoy it, she's going to regret it later on when she goes home and plops down on that rocking chair she has in her living room, all right?